Hello, everyone, and welcome to Randy's Old Time Radio Shows. Here you can listen to your favorite mystery, suspense, intrigue, or comedy shows. You'll also find shows you thought were lost to time and shows you never even heard of. You just might find a new favorite. If you appreciate my efforts to bring you these shows, please consider leaving a comment, giving a thumbs up, and if you really enjoy these shows, please consider supporting the channel. Now sit back, close your eyes, and enjoy another Old Time Radio Show.
The makers of Campbell's Soup present George Burns and Gracie Allen. Tony Martin and Ken Niles. And Henry King and his music. Did you mean it? George and Gracie will be with us in just a minute. Meanwhile, this is Ken Niles. When I keep telling you that Campbell's Chicken Soup is my extra special favorite, you may think me a bit prejudiced. But don't take just my word for it. Look at the figures. Women bought more of all Campbell's soups last year, but the big soup sensation was Campbell's Chicken Soup. And when I tell you that women everywhere are buying 3 times as much of it as they did only a short while ago, then you'll admit there's some reason for my enthusiasm, too. And what is that reason? Well, it's flavor. The good old-fashioned chicken flavor that tells you you're eating real chicken soup. The golden broth, which has been slowly simmered for extra richness, contains pieces of chicken meat and snowy rice and gentle seasoning. Yes, it's the flavor that has made it the soup sensation of the year. Why not enjoy this sensation for lunch or supper tomorrow? Ask your grocer in the morning for Campbell's Chicken Soup. Tonight, Gracie is honoring the city of Los Angeles. And here they all are, Los Angeles, George Burns, and Gracie Allen.
Thank you. Well, it's certainly nice being back home again in Hollywood after spending 10 delightful days in New York City. We've seen a lot of shows, and we're full of pep, and we're all ready to go. Well, Gracie, say hello to all the people.
I'm too tired.
You're too tired?
Yeah, I'm too tired. If I said hello to them, I'd have to say hello to everybody. Only once was I more tired than I am right now, and I'm too tired to tell you when that was.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm even too tired to say I'm too tired.
Sounds like you're tired tonight.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that, Judge, because I didn't want to mention it, but I'm tired, too.
Look, Gracie...
No wonder I'm tired. Why shouldn't I be? I was in bed all night.
For somebody who's tired, you're certainly doing a lot of talking.
Well, George, I'm so tired I can hardly close my mouth.
Now, if you don't mind...
Oh, Judge, the way I feel tonight, I couldn't say another word if you paid me $1 million, and I need the money, too.
What about $50,000?
Oh, now, please, George, you're just trying to tempt me by offering me more money.
Yes, I guess so. Yeah.
But when I've made up my mind to keep still, nothing can make me talk. That's the way I feel now, and that's why I'm not saying anything.
Gracie, won't you please talk? We're dying to hear you say something.
No. I can't stand women who prattle on and on and on and jabber and jabber and jabber.
That's my favorite song. Jabber, see a dame talking. Well, I do. I know.
Hello there, George. How was your trip to New York?
Fine, Ken. Gracie's got lockjaw tonight.
Oh. Well, hello, Gracie.
Oh, please, Ken. Not that I don't want to say hello to you, but if you just said hello, Gracie, and I said hello, Ken, and you let the conversation stop there, it'd be fine. But you wouldn't. You'll say, hello, Gracie, how do you feel? And I'll say, I'm too tired to answer you. And as long as I'm too tired to answer you, I go through the whole thing. But I don't want you to feel that I don't like you just because I'm not talking to you.
George, what's Gracie talking about?
I don't know. She hasn't said yet.
Gracie, you know, we're supposed to honor Los Angeles tonight.
Oh, well, when you mention Los Angeles, there's no use talking.
That goes without saying, and I wish you would, too.
Gracie, did I hear you...
Sorry, Henry, but there's no use asking me anything tonight because I'm too tired to answer. Questions call for answers, and answers call for contradictions, and contradictions call for opinions, and opinions call for arguments,
I wish the nut house would call for you.
Oh, a call for me? Oh, well, you take it, George. I'm too tired to
I can
talk.
say that. I know you can't, but some women just blabber and blabber.
Yeah, now my blabber talks much more than my sister.
Your blabber talks much more than your sister?
Yes.
I suppose your patter talks more than your mutter?
Oh.
I'm just a fool.
You know, I think it rests your nerves to keep quiet once in a while.
Well, it would certainly rest mine if you'd shut up.
I always say...
Quiet.
Of course, I only say it when I'm not tired.
Gracie, did you ever hear silence is golden?
No. What station are they on?
It's an adage. You know what an adage is.
Oh, sure. That's where you keep your old trunks.
Up in the adage, huh? That's an attic. And I don't keep any trunks in my attic. My attic happens to be empty.
Judge, you're just self-conscious.
Well, let's start from the beginning. It's a saying, an old saying. Silence is golden.
Why?
Why? Why what?
Why is it golden?
Why, it's golden.
Oh, maybe it's only gold-plated.
Yeah, maybe. Make out I don't know what I'm talking about.
Make out?
Well, never mind. Where were we?
We're up in the attic.
Oh, yeah.
But let's stay here, huh?
Stay here up in the attic?
Yeah, I'm too tired to go downstairs.
Well, we're back again, folks.
You know, George, there's been something in the back of my mind for 5 years, and I wanted to tell it to you tonight.
But you're too tired.
Yeah.
Something that you wanted to tell me for 5 years that's been in the back of your mind.
And it's good, too.
Well, it ought to be good. It's been aged in the wood.
I don't get it.
You don't get it, huh? I don't either.
And to show you how exhausted I am, this morning after being asleep for 12 hours, I woke up.
You woke up? Weren't you frightened?
No, I've been awake before.
Well, that's certainly news to me.
Well, anywho, I was so tired this morning that I reached over to the side of my bed and pushed the bell that called the butler to tell the cook to tell my maid to come in and open my eyes.
You've got a butler, a cook, and a maid?
No, I've got a bell.
Henry, the music.
Good night, my love. The tide of moon is descending. Good night, my love. My moment with you now is ending. It was so heavenly. above have promised to meet us tomorrow. Till then, my love, how dreary the new day will seem. So for the present, dear, we'll have to part. Sleep tight, my love. Good night, my love. Remember that you're my sweetheart. One never knows, does one, when love will come along. Then so suddenly life turns out to be a song. La-da-da-dee. One never knows, does one, the moment or the place. And right before your eyes, someone occupies your embrace. Someday, look and you'll find two hearts were blessed. Someday, fate may be kind. Pray for the future, hope for the best. One never knows, does one? That's just the way it goes. All at once you hear, hold me, caress me, and then love may come, but when, one never knows. Good night, my love. Sleep tight, my love. Remember that you're mine,
Well, Tony, that was swell.
Thank you, George.
Yes, Tony, when you sing, the entire audience sit there simply open-mouthed.
Oh, that's nonsense, George. An audience never all yawn at the same time.
Say, think you've got something there, Gracie, and if I were you, I'd get rid of it.
Gracie, aren't you supposed to wander Los Angeles tonight?
Oh, yes. Salute to Los Angeles. The glamorous gateway to glamour. The home...
See, Gracie, I tell the sound man to lay off the gate, only I'm afraid he'd take offense.
Yeah. Los Angeles, mother to Hollywood, father to drive to, and the home of heartbreak.
Certainly is a broken heart.
Hollywood, where opportunity knocks at every door. Who's there?
Goldwyn.
Goldwyn who?
Goldwyn the wind. I know.
And what would the city of glamour would be without Clark Gable and Gracie Allen? Without Robert Taylor and Gracie Allen? Without Gracie Allen and Frederick March? Without Gracie Allen and Gracie Allen?
Gracie, you forgot to mention Gracie Allen.
Without...
Quiet. Henry, you've played at the Ambassador in Los Angeles for years. Maybe you can straighten Gracie out, I hope.
Well, you picked on the right guy. You know, I once got the key to this fair city.
Why, that's wonderful, Henry.
Oh, thanks.
Now, if you can only get the key that Tony Martin sings in, you've got something.
Henry, go right ahead. You're supposed to straighten Gracie out.
Oh, yes. Gracie, do you know the population of Los Angeles?
No, I only know the people who live here.
Nice answer. Gracie, do you know where the capital of California is?
Sure, in the slot machine.
And don't I know what that cost me? Henry, this one is on you.
Oh, personally, what I like out here is the weather.
Well, of course. If they didn't have that, how would you start the conversation?
The conversation? I think she's got you there, Henry.
Well, now, we admit the sun doesn't always shine out here.
Well, no. I remember one morning when the streets were underwater for 3 days.
One morning, the streets were underwater for 3 days.
Yeah, it was the heaviest fog they'd had in years.
Gracie, you ought to live in the home for the feeble-minded.
Well, I'd love to be your house guest sometime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
George. George, here's a telegram for Gracie.
Well, let's have it, Ken.
Well, it's 30 cents collect. Are you going to pay it, George, or is Gracie going to pay for it?
Well, you don't care who pays for it, do you, Ken?
No, I don't care who pays for it.
All right, then. You pay for it.
You lay it out, Ken, and we'll chip in later.
Oh, my. Listen to this. Gracie Allen, care of Campbell's Chicken Soup Program. Stop. I know what you've done for other cities you've boosted. Stop. Understand tonight you're boosting Los Angeles. Stop. Signed the mayor.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Oh, isn't that sweet of him, George? Remind me to send him a thank you card.
I'll do that. Wait, I've got an idea.
Oh, stop bragging.
Say, Ken, weren't you born in Los Angeles?
That's right.
Well, will you please put a boost in for us before we're ruined altogether?
Oh, it'll be a privilege. First, give me my 30 cents.
All right, here's the 30 cents.
Michael King.
Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, Los Angeles is the city of the cinema, where they make the only successful motion pictures in the world.
George, did you see that flop picture that was made in England, Henry VIII, that only made $4 million profit?
Quiet. Go ahead, Ken.
Los Angeles, the city of sunshine, the tourist city, grand accommodations, mammoth hotels.
George, what was the name of that little boarding house where we stopped at in New York? Oh, yes, the Waldorf Astoria.
Quiet. Go ahead, Ken.
The best of theaters, the finest styles, and the smartest shops.
You know, George, he's making me awfully homesick for New York.
Ken, continue.
For the best of everything, and just the way you want it. Come to New Angles.
New Angles?
Los York.
That's better. Between you and Gracie, this is turning out to be a great plug for Kansas City.
Kansas City. A salute to Kansas
Quiet. Gracie, if you honor just a few more cities in America, we'll finish up living in Egypt.
Oh,
a salute to Egypt, I know. Martin, say something.
Oh, could I say something? That's all I want to know. You folks have the wrong angle on boosting this old town. You don't have to make up big stories about it. All you have to do is tell the truth.
What do you mean, Tony?
I mean, you hear people rave about the romance of Venice, riding along in a gondola to the tune of gondolier's song, time to the rhythmic beat of his oar. You hear of nights in Budapest and Vienna, beautiful women, sidewalk cafes, and the orchestra playing the blue dance.
George, maybe it's something he ate, huh?
I was really surprised. It doesn't look well.
Yeah.
They tell in hushed whispers of those nights in old Mexico. Guitars strumming in the distance while the orange moon caresses the purple hills.
Oh.
But none of them. No country under the blue canopy of heaven has what Los Angeles is.
Oh, Tony, what has it got?
Alice.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, that's all I want to know. Henry, can you sing?
It's coming, Tony.
Can I sing?
Yeah, I'm thinking of making a change in this program.
Henry, it doesn't make any difference how you sing. All you have to do is give Gracie a kiss, and you'll hold your job.
Well, I'll try it. Here's the kiss. And now for the song.
Put something in it.
I'll be loving you.
You're fired.
Fired singing?
No, for your kissing.
I thought so. I suppose I'm next.
Yeah, but I've tried your kissing, George, and it's no good.
I say I'll sing them.
And I've heard you singing and you're fired.
I'm fired. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, Ken, get ready.
All right. The Campbells are coming. Hooray, hooray.
Well, I must say, Ken, there's something in your kissing that's a little bit different. Your kiss is in such good taste. What is it? Sing a few more bars, Ken, if you know what I mean.
I think he knows what you mean.
The Campbells are coming. Hooray, hooray.
Oh, there's that taste again. Oh, I know what it is. It's chicken soup.
Chicken soup?
Yeah, chicken soup and fresh from the pen, too.
Oh, fresh from the can, huh?
I've made my decision.
Well, who is it?
Well, now wait. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, instead of Tony Martin, the new singer on this program will be Robert Taylor.
Robert Taylor?
Yes.
Robert Taylor can't sing.
He won't have to.
Henry, the music.
Henry King, boys. Summer night. Playing Noel Coward's newest selection, You Were There. With Henry King.
Here's a simple memory test. Where was it you had the finest chicken soup you ever tasted? Maybe it was at some quiet little place you discovered way off the beaten track. And wasn't that down appetizing and satisfying? Is that Campbell's chef used all the good, tender meat of plump chickens in making it? Yes, all of the meat, so that you get every bit of the delicious, nourishing chicken richness. Why not serve it tomorrow? Say to your grocer in the morning, Campbell's chicken soup, please. And now here's Gracie again with her honor system. Well, tonight she's honoring Los Angeles.
Oh, all right, Gracie. Honor with the show.
You know, George, Los Angeles is much larger than a lot of smaller towns.
Los Angeles is much larger than a lot of smaller towns?
Yeah, but on the other hand, there are a lot of smaller towns that aren't as large as Los Angeles.
Yeah. Glad to find that out, Gracie. Do you know any other facts?
Well, I also know that if all the automobiles in Los Angeles were placed end to end on a highway, it would be Sunday afternoon.
Which reminds me, Gracie, what do you do on Sunday afternoon?
Well, I do the same thing Sunday afternoon that I do Saturday afternoon.
Yes. And I suppose you do the same thing Saturday afternoon that you do Tuesday afternoon?
Well, that I do on Monday.
You do what on Monday?
Well, the first thing I do is get up and lie down a while.
Now, don't start in with that again. For your information, this is Wednesday, and we're honoring Los Angeles.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Salute to Wednesday.
Quiet.
Do you the home in the world? It only cost $1 million.
Cute little place.
Yeah.
Daddy lives in a place that only cost $1 million?
Yeah, Lincoln Heights Jail.
Lincoln Heights Jail.
Yeah, of course it's a
sort of a garden spot.
Yeah, the Garden of the Gods.
The Garden of the Gods, yeah. And it's in a nice neighborhood, nice residential section.
Yeah, it's a suburb of San Quentin.
Suburb of San Quentin?
Yeah.
Probably a stone pile's throw from your uncle's cell.
My Uncle Sal? Oh, yeah. Of course, we only call him Sal for short.
He told him Sal? I thought so, yeah. I think I won there, yeah. There's a phone call for you, Gracie.
Hello? Yeah, this is Gracie Allen. No, sorry, too tired.
Oh, why? Gracie, some darkness.
Hey, something ring Los Angeles tonight. I had to...
What part of Los Angeles?
Dubuque, Iowa.
Thanks, Ken.
You're welcome, George.
Oh, well, isn't that a coincidence? I drove to Iowa last summer to visit my sister.
In Dubuque?
No, in the packet.
In the packet? And what's your name, mister?
Harry Shaw.
Are you a native son?
Yep, I work for General Electric.
More power to you.
General Electric. One of our fans, eh?
Yeah.
And you were born and raised in Los Angeles?
No, Davenport, Iowa.
Thanks, Ken.
You're welcome, George.
And you, mister, what's your name?
George Maddox.
Another native son.
Yes, sir.
What part of Iowa are you from?
I'm not from Iowa.
Oh, then what are you doing in Los Angeles?
Ken probably made a mistake.
I've lived in Southern California all my life.
Well, now we get someplace. Now, mister.
Just a minute. Wait a minute. I've been trying to get on this program for the last 6 months. I'm head of the Musicians Union. Does Henry King work here?
Yeah, bring him in.
Yes, bring him in. Look, mister, that's Henry King, but wait, I don't know what you want.
Yes, I'm Henry King.
Oh, that's wonderful, Henry, knowing that you're Henry King. You ought to be a G-man.
Yes, a G-man. Look, we're trying to honor Los Angeles, and if you don't mind...
Well, if you're trying to honor Los Angeles, tell Henry King to pay his dues.
Well, he probably forgot. You see, he just got married last week.
Yeah. Well, George, that isn't this man's fault.
I guess so, yes.
He isn't responsible for accidents that happen outside of the union.
No. Mister, I'm trying to say that there's no use monkeying around. You see, the King Kong pays dues.
But I have paid my dues. Well, Mr. King, if you can't produce the receipts, the union will start suit and drag you through the court.
Oh, George, we mustn't miss it. Oh, it'll be a scream.
What'll be a scream?
Dragging Henry through the courts in the union suit.
Gracie will now sing Never Should Have Told You. Sing it, Gracie.
Never should have told you what you lips before, what you arms before, and whom I adore, baby. Never should have told you. Never should have told you what you look to do on a music screen. You'd feel the same, baby. Never should have told you. Since I put you eyes, you were always making eyes at everyone in the crowd. My thoughts were acting proud. Now that you know what's there, you've got your nose up in the air. Never should have told you that you haven't me like a dream to me. Now you mean to me, baby. Never should have told you. Only I remember when you were nice to me and then you changed completely. Honey, you were nice to me and then you changed completely.
Pretty verse. Who wrote that?
Simone. Never should have told me you're a millionaire. That's not plain fair, 'cause it made me care, baby. Never should have told me.
Some nerve.
You're so hard, though I care alone. Me have opened up your eyes, you have a fading soon. You're pretty tough, but darling, what's the fact of yeah? What's the thing you want to do? What's the matter with that? What's the fact of you,
Those fine conversations. I should listen and laugh at George. Meanwhile, remember that you can have the finest by asking for Campbell's Chicken Soup. You'll find it to be the delicious, nourishing, old-style broadcasting system.
Hello, everyone. Randy here. I hope you enjoyed that episode. These old-time radio shows take a lot of time and effort to clean up and convert, so you can enjoy them again. If you appreciate the work I do and want to help keep these classics alive, please consider donating to support this channel. You can find the links in the description below, and for those of you who have already donated, I really do appreciate your kindness. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode here on Randy's Old Time Radio Shows.